Hi friends, this is Chris with Josephine's Design. I am back with a project that I'm going to prep, and I wanted to share with you how I'm prepping this. This is a notebook that was my daughter's, and it came from when she had signed up for Mary Kay. She signed up for personal use, but she got this notebook. She said, "I'm not going to use it, Mommy," and I said, "Hey, I will." And look at how well this is made, okay? So you have this, it's a magnet, you know, to make it stand up, right? And then, something fell. And then it has all these fantastic cards. I know. So I decided I grabbed some of my white Jot, which is just from the Dollar Tree. I also grabbed some of my Vicky Bouton gesso, and I'm just going to go through and cover up a couple of things and share with you what I'm doing. So what I decided I wanted to do is just make an art journal out of this. I mean, why not, right? I mean, you know, why go pay for something when we have something we can do it for free? So I wanted to see, I've not used this before, and I got this at Tuesday morning. It was $5.99. I paid $2.99. Yes, it was very cheap. And plus, you know, I had a coupon back in those days. So I only always sign up for their rewards, and they send you coupons is the deal. So, and then when you check out, you just give them your number, and then they'll remember you more. So, okay. Yep, that is white. That's what I wanted to see. I think it's white. Okay, feels white, looks white. Let's see what happens. So, I just thought, I have that in a little special spot. Hold on, there we go. Alright, now, so I just want to show you what I was thinking. Literally, what am I thinking? Well, I'm just going to use a little bit of this, and I'm just going to use what I can off of it. And I think I'm going to save these roses because I think they're gorgeous. And I'm just going to kind of gesso over or paint over some of the things. So, let's see here. I don't even have any water in here. I just was finishing up another video. Now see, that one's white, but the other side. Now, another thing you can do is you can lightly gesso these. So I'm only going to do like maybe 2 or 3 pages. And then the idea is you can lightly gesso over them, and then you can also put paper down on top. And I've been enjoying some different artists here on YouTube, and I thought, you know what, I think that's what I want to do right now. And right now I'm just I've been, you know, crunching numbers and tax prepping, and so right now it is so nice to kind of have a few minutes just to stop, play, be with you guys. This is a no-brainer thing to do. So, and like I said, it's free except for the gesso and the paintbrush, which I already had. It's just Walmart cheapy brush set, and I just decided, why not? You know, I mean, let's do it. Whoops, I just got it on the, I don't want it on the, I should have taken it off here. I know. I just put the little mat protector. I left it in my Bible when I put it up. That's all right. But, I mean, seriously, this is really easy peasy. There is nothing major to this. I mean, we just have to just do this in layers, especially on this one. I'm just going to do something, and I'm just going to lightly, I'm not going to do much more than that, because more than likely I'll put something on top of it, and I just don't want it to bleed through. Now this side, I will come back and gesso another day. You know what I mean? I'm just going to gesso right now a few of these, paint them, kind of get them to a white surface, and then I will come back and, you know, if I need to do the back side. This one had a white back, so I don't have to do back side. Okay, I almost wore that white, so I got to be careful. Okay, I'm going to do one more, and then I'm going to let you go. So, if you guys want to do something with me, grab something. Grab an old magazine. Woo, sorry guys. Earthquake, my apologies. Grab an old magazine. Yeah, you know, grab something and let's play together. Because at this point right now, I just want to have fun. How about you guys? Now, on this one, I'm going to go ahead and I put that up, and I'm going to see what the Jot does. Because we've already seen what this is the Vicky Bouton gesso. So, and I just had it in my stash. So let's see. I think this isn't opened. I think it is sealed. Yep, and this is just from the Dollar Tree. Okay. Okay, let's see what we got here. Now, really, a really good person would just put this on a, you know, a palette. Why? Yes, I still have some of that gesso on here, but I'm not going to worry about it. So, and the main thing is right now is we're just getting it all covered so then it can dry and then it'll have a little bit more tooth and then we can do another layer. And it'll basically, hopefully cover it up well enough so that if you had a, depending on what you're putting down. Now, if you're putting tissue paper, rice tissue paper, you know, rice paper, any of those, you're probably going to want a better, you know, seal on it or maybe go with a different one. Or even put a piece of white paper down, you know, attach that, but, and then put your tissue over it, but I'm not going to do that. I will say the gesso covers better. That I will say. But this was $1. Now, because I got the other one so cheap, it wasn't as bad. But I do not think I don't know if I can, I mean, our Tuesday morning's gone now since COVID, so, yeah, because this is really thin white. I don't know if you can see that. The reason I think this one was so thick up here is because I still had gesso on that brush. So I think this is the true jot result. So yeah, I mean, it's not bad. And if it's what you can afford, you just take your time. You let it dry in between. I got an old hair dryer because I can't get to the plug. That's okay. I gotta get my daughter to rig me up a plug. But because my heat guns are all out in the cottage, so I've got to get those. Yeah, I'll use those when I'm in the cottage, but for hair, I just had an old hair dryer and I thought, hey, it's getting ready to get tossed, why don't I just put it in here, right? So okay, we're just gonna switch these out, give them each time to dry, and maybe a way to save money is start with Vicki Boutin and then switch to jot. I mean, that's not a bad idea, right? Because the Vicki Boutin is a little bit more money, right? So, I don't know. Kind of a thought there. Okay, and that is not super dry, so I'm just going to take a minute and dry this out. So now, what am I going to do in this here? Well, I may do some Bible journaling. I may just do some plain art, you know, things like that. Sorry, guys, didn't mean to bump you. But it's just kind of a, you know, I'm just kind of right now, I'm enjoying kind of getting inky and messy and painty and all that again. It's been a long time. I mean, I've always had so much on my mind, and it's not that I don't have a lot of work. I do. I just am starting to get clarity in my brain, and I know that seems odd to people, but, you know, yeah. I mean, it's taken me this long, and I don't feel badly about it. I really don't. There's so many of you on this channel that have also lost parents and loved ones, and you know, sometimes it just takes a while. I mean, I remember with our first baby that we lost, who was our second child, it took a full year for me to even think about, would we even think about trying to have another child. And yeah, I mean, just sometimes it just takes time. You know, that's it. So I hope that's not making your eyes strobe or anything, because I'm doing that. But I'm just trying to dry it. This is called the poor man's dryer. Heat gun. There, I'll blow on it. There's the hot portion. So, anyways, and I think actually probably the first thing I'm going to do is something about breast cancer awareness. You know, I lost somebody very dear to me with breast cancer, and we have a dear friend of the channel who's also battling breast cancer, and I think it's just a great opportunity. You know, it's just a great opportunity to, you know, think on it, pray on it, you know. And I think a lot of the times when we are art journaling, we're just thinking about these things. You know, it gives us time to kind of slow down and think about it. So, what do you guys do when you are creating? Is that your time to pray and think, or is it your time to turn the music on and all but dance in your chair, or is it both? You know, whoops. Oh, I got that on there. Duck on it. I don't want to mess that up. That's my beautiful gift. Look at that. All right, I sent that. Whoops. And I got some right there. Oh, okay, it came off really easily. Thank goodness. But what do you guys do when you're working on art journals? And do you do this kind of prep? Or do you really, and I'm going to pull up the Vicki Boutin, because that jot is, it's okay, but let's use the good stuff while we have it. Or do you enjoy, ooh, you can tell how cheap that paintbrush is. Or do you enjoy this time? I mean, for me, I think this is a great thing to do after such a busy day. I mean, seriously, I have been crunching numbers. I've been on the phone with the bank. I've been, you know, it's so nice to come in here and just be with you guys and just play and paint and, yeah, and just think about things. So, anyways, but leave a comment below. Tell me what you like to do when you are working in your craft room or working on your crafts at your house. You know, how do you best, you know, kind of get that craft on? So, yeah. But, yep, and I got to get out there because my husband hasn't come in yet. But he needs some of the documents to finish out one of the tax returns, and he hasn't called me or come in for it. So it tells me he's still working. Yep. But, hopefully, I've given him stuff for one other return, and I'm hoping there's more of that. Tell you what, this thing's going to be gone. It is making a mess. It is, yeah, don't buy this from Walmart. Okay. Can you see all the hairs? It's all in here. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, we're going to get rid of this because this is making a mess. Okay, I think I've got, nope, there's still more. Wow, this thing is just disintegrating as I use it. Okay. Well, let's put that down, see if that'll, and in the meantime, I will get rid of this. One more. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, yikes. There. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this because it is literally, I don't know if, I imagine you guys can see all the loose hairs. What a disappointment that was. And I had bought this for some Christmas projects. So, and because I'm having to order online or order on the website when I get my groceries, I have no way of seeing the quality. And this just came in a kit, so I thought, yeah, I could use that. Not. Okay. Alright, now I'm just getting them all over me, and that's not a good idea. Alright, let me get a wipe. Alright. So, okay. Now, I've got other paintbrushes. Let me see. Well, I could use that. No, I think I'm going to use this. Here we go, yeah. Let's see how this works. Let's just go, yeah, much better. I'll just go back in here, get another layer, and then I'll decide how I'm going to, once it dries, if I need to do another layer, or if I'm just going to use paper and go over it, or tissue. I mean, this is a perfect project for your, there's some more of that hair, for your brush hair, see? This is a perfect project for your napkins. You know, like if you want to decoupage your napkins on, how wonderful would that be? So, yeah. I mean, that is so much fun. And you may even want the writing to peek through if you're like using a magazine or a book or whatever you're using. I mean, my favorite thing to save are those things that you get in the mail and they're like a booklet, but yet they have like a sturdy back. I've got more here if you wonder what I'm doing. And more there, I think. Yep. Well, we're almost getting it all up. Alright. Almost. Let me see. Yeah, there we go. Just trying to brush it off. Okay. Nope, there's still some more there. Doggone. That was a hairy brush. There we go. But, anyways, what I was going to say is, you may want the writing to peek through, because that's always fun too, depending on what it is. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay, and you may want to go smaller. If you think this is too big, you're thinking, oh, I don't want to have to do a whole big page like that. Then just do it the size you want, or cut it in half and only do half, you know. Yeah, I mean, there's lots of different options, and don't let big overwhelm you. Just do what you're comfortable with, and that's all good. I mean, seriously, that's where we're at. You know, this is nothing, this is not a work of art. This is just an outlet, right? Just something to have fun and create in. And that's okay. And you know what? The amazing thing is, a lot of the people that on YouTube 10 years ago who would say the same thing I'm saying, they're fantastic artists now. They teach all over the world, you know. Not just on YouTube, but literally go and teach all over the world. So, you know, you never know what God's going to do in your life, you know? You just never know. I mean, why limit God, right? All right, so I'm going to let that dry. Let's pull this one back down. And, yep. Okay, now it did dry quickly. I'll give that to it. I mean, it dried very, very quickly. The Jot. So, which is the Dollar Tree version. So, I mean, yeah, there's that. Okay, and I don't like leaving any paint in on the, you know, the seal portion. I know, I'm so cheap. But why? Why waste it? Still paint. So, is it cool where you're at? We hit 98 degrees yesterday. My husband chose yesterday to work outside all day. And I was just like, why? We have tax return. It's because we have tax returns to get done. And he just gets really anxious about it. And yeah. So he is, you know, I mean, he's just got to get on it. But he worked outside and he came in late last night. Or last night, not even late. And he took a shower and we were eating dinner and turned on a movie he wanted to watch. And then he fell asleep because he was so tired. But he just said, man, it was hot today. And I said, well, why didn't, I've got all these, like, you know, power drinks that you should be drinking for electrolytes. And he didn't drink them. So, but, you know, bless his heart. Poor girl, we're covering her up, poor thing. You might want to leave that girl on there. She might be a part of your project, right? But I think we can leave off the acne medication stuff, face wash. So, anyways, but long story short, it was hot. And I had asked my youngest while I was working on documents to please water all my pots and everything, my porch. And so she graciously did. So my husband was like, yeah, man, it is really hot. And he was like, oh, I watered everything. I said, oh, so you watered the porch and the... He goes, oh, no, I don't water those. I said, yeah, you didn't water everything. You just watered all the other stuff. Which his big thing is just grass. And we have a few rounds. Well, we have a lot of rounds. But only a few of them are like currently, you know, in production. Things are growing in them. Okay, so... Alright, well, I think I'm going to go back over here to this other one that only had a little bit to dry. Okay. Alright. Now, here we go. So, I love this. I really, really do. I think it is beautiful. Let me see if I can get that any more. Yeah, why not? Okay, so now I want to keep the flowers. Cover that up, and I wish I had a jar of water, but that's okay. I'm just going to wrap it in my wipe. And sometimes, if you didn't know, so when you are using inks and things like that, and paintbrushes or paints, you can sometimes wrap them in a baby wipe or a wet paper towel, save them, you know, keep them the way they're shaped, and then you can come back and reuse them, and then just wash them at the end of the day. And if I'm wrong, that's just something I've been taught, so don't blame me. I'm just the messenger. But, anyways, to make a long story short, I was thinking that I would do something, hold on, I've got some journaling cards down in here, and I may just use this for Felicity Jane. I may get out my Felicity Jane. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to pull Felicity Jane. Hold on, guys. So that's over there. But it's all organized. Okay, I'm going to grab one of the kits. Alright, here we go. That's the one. Gorgeous. see. I found everything but the journaling cards. So hold on, guys. I'm coming. I promise. Okay. I may have to just come back for those. Let me see. Oh, here they are. Okay. Hold on. I'm coming, I promise. And of course, it's not the first 10 things I pull up, right? Let me see. They're probably down below because they're so heavy. Heavier than the other goodies. So, alright. I think I can work with this. Alright. Here we go. Alrighty. So I'm going to set this to the side because I did get that re-wetted. You know, touching up that white again. But I think I'm going to use this because I think it's beautiful. I love this kit. I don't remember it. This is Harper. I don't remember which month it was. Let me move that out of the way. Just set that down there. Okay. I have white stickers. I have those leaves. Woo, I just dropped something. I have these journaling cards, which aren't the exact match, so I'm going to keep looking. I do love this. This is Jill, but it can work, so I'm going to pull that in. I also pulled this in, and these are just labels and tabs and stuff like that. Ooh, I love that. The acetate, that is Hope, which it actually matches better with the roses, but I'm wanting it to be more fall. And that's Bailey. We'll see what those look like. And that is Hannah. That doesn't match it. So, those might. I'm going to put that in there. Okay. And then I've got, okay, that's Catherine. I have those already. Oh, these are the mini file folders. I think I'm going to save that for another project. That's Catherine. And these are just vellum. I'm going to put those over here because I have two. And that's Bailey. I think I'm going to keep that. And that was just one of the cards for the, that's Catherine. But that doesn't match. Okay, I will find the ephemera for this later. I don't want to keep you guys. And I will pick up the one off the ground in a minute. But I'm going to start with this. So, let me see. I think for that, I want to kind of go with something maybe simple like that. And I have a bunch of flowers right here, so I may use that as well. I think. Oh, these are, I love that. Ooh, isn't that pretty? But I don't want it too matchy-matchy. Okay, I'm going to go with that. I like that. And, because it's just kind of being a cover page. If you can't, you know, if you're wondering what I'm thinking it's a cover page, is what I'm thinking. And I don't know which one this one is, but this one is not Harper. But, hey, ooh, I like that. That's going to come out. Ooh, and that too. Okay. Alright, so now I've just got a few of these put together. Hold on, I've got one more here that fell. Ow! Oh, I just hit my toe. Oh, a chihuahua. Okay. Okay, let me clean this up. Alright, now, here we go. Let's see what's here. Let's see what's in this one. I decided to break it out because I'm not finding what I want, and these are not the same colors. So, I'm going to put this up. And I'm going to put this on the front so I know what the colors are. Alright, so I guess that's where we're going to start. I have one more down here. Let me see. I know, I'm just really looking, aren't I? Let's see if any of this, I don't think this is going to match, but we're going to try. We're going to try. No, not at all. Okay. That can go back. That will go back with the go backs. That I will not even keep out. Okay, there we go. So I have these three to start with. Now, I have this vellum that I think is gorgeous. And I also have those. But, let me see. Oh, I love that acetate, don't you? I love that. But I don't want to cover up and I don't want to distract from all of the roses on that page. So, okay, that doesn't match, so I'm going to put that up. Well, you know what? I'm just going to keep them. because you never know what you will use when you need it. I love these. I'm not sure if I'm going to put them on the cover or not, but we'll see. And I could do that. Okay. None of that. Maybe that. No. No. Okay. See, that's how I do it. Do you just go through and just weed things out? You pull some things you think you might use. You put the rest up, you know, and then you go back through and you look at it again. And yeah. Now, because I'm going to use this, I'm really thinking I'm going to use this, but I'm not sure yet. Let me see what I have here. Oh, I want that. Oh, sorry guys, I didn't mean to bump you. Ooh, I like that too. I'm really looking for an opposite, if you can't tell. Ooh, I like that. That's what I want. Okay, that's it. Okay, winner, winner, chicken dinner. That's what I'm going to use today. And my trimmer is over there, and I noticed it fell in my last video. Hey, honey, could you pass me my trimmer? Peanut, can you pass me my trimmer? It kind of went back there. It's the smaller one. Do you see it? No, the smaller. Yep, that's it. Thank you, baby. Perfect. Thank you, honey. So I think what I'm going to do is, I don't know why that's there, but it would look pretty. I don't want that one, I don't think. No. Okay. So I'm just looking at this. I mean, that does mute it down. Ooh, that's pretty too. That is really pretty. I had thought I was going to use this, but I'm not going to, so I'll put that up. You know, I like that. That's what I'm going to use. I know, figure that out. So, here we go. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut some and then cut some again. And after I had her do that, that's not going to work. Oh, poor baby. Okay, it's too long. It's 12 by 12. I know, you saw it. I didn't see it. I'm sorry. Alright, so I'm just going to eyeball. That's all I'm going to do. And this is my old Creative Memories ruler, or cutter, trimmer, whatever you want to call it. I do have my new one over there, but I just found this, and I thought, hey, let's play. Now, I can do something like go across this. I want to see more of the flowers, so I think I'm just going to trim it out. Now, I would say if you want yours to dry overnight, then do it. I would definitely normally not use this so quickly, but I'm with you guys, so that's why I'm doing it. Okay, now, let me see here. So now I am just going to cut via this. I know. Alright, so, and I want it smaller than, so I'm just going to kind of play with it a little bit. Okay. I think, hopefully that will work. Let's see. Yes, it does. And I want to trim this other one on the other side of that little mark there. Okay. So I moved it. Let me make sure. Yep. Okay. I've got a mark. So it's really great when they have designs on them and you can kind of measure with it. Let's see. Voila. That looks good. Okay. And, oh, look at that. I love that gradient. Okay. So there's that. I love that. And I think I may use one of those. And, I may do something like that. I'm not sure yet. Which, if I do that, what if I put this around it? Put one of these around it. Let's see. It may be too much. But let's see. And I'm thinking something more basic, like that. Isn't that cute? Seriously. I love that. I wish it fit a little bit better, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. Or I could do, I'm not going to do this. Let me see. Oh, the color